President Trump has been very at odds with the Pope as of late because the Pope is saying, hey, war is bad, peace is good. The message of the New Testament of the Bible, of Jesus, is to be the Prince of Peace, is to love your neighbor, is to turn the other cheek. These things are the principles of the Bible, and I would say the New Testament is a very woke text when you look down at the principles of it. Loving your neighbor as yourself, accepting the stranger, turning the other cheek, giving to the poor. This is what Christianity is supposed to be built on. This is what the overarching religion is supposed to be built on. But American evangelicals are so far from that. And mind you, the Catholic Church isn't perfect, but at least Pope Leo and many of his priests and bishops are standing on the grounds of saying, hey, the Bible tells us to love our neighbor, to seek out peace, to seek out justice, to seek out a better world for all people because we are all God's children. That is all these bishops and the Pope are arguing, and Trump's like, I hate it. It's quite frankly the worst thing ever. And it's like, bro, this is the Bible. So I know a lot of Christians voted for Trump. Maybe a few of you are watching this video. Trump is at complete odds with your belief system. Like, complete odds. Which begs the question, do you believe in Jesus Christ? Do you believe in the principles set forth by Jesus Christ of Nazareth, of Bethlehem, right? The Palestinian man who came forth and proclaimed to be the Son of God. Do you actually follow those principles? Maybe some of you do. I actually think a lot of you do. But a lot of you don't. And that's so sad because Jesus preached this message of love. And right now we are seeing people like Trump, people like Pete Hegseth, people like J.D. Vance who claim to be Christian, who claim to be, believers in some sort of God. And they use the texts of the Bible, they use the words of the Bible to justify violence, white supremacy, racism. This is wrong. So, yeah, this whole feud with the Pope and Trump is valid. I agree with the Pope 100%. I am an ex-Christian myself. And if people lived in the principles of Jesus, the world would be a better place. And that is literally what the Pope is standing on.